Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the news broadcasted on TayNinhTV with some last events in our province as well as nationwide. And here are our stories today. Ladies and gentlemen, under the chairmanship of Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, member of Party Central Committee, Secretary Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of Provincial People's Council, Ms. Nguyễn Đại Thi, member of the Standing Committee of Provincial Party Committee, Permanent Chairwoman of the Provincial People's Council, and the 16th section of the People's Council of the Ninh Province on the 10th of December the 4th, the provincial departments and branches submitted 22 draft resolutions to the Provincial People's Council for consideration. Among the 22 draft resolutions submitted at this section, many resolutions received the attention of voters. Typically, the land support policy for the ethnic minority households who are the poor and near-poor households in the province, regulating the level of support for the part-time managers of cultural and sports institutions, and the maintenance of operation costs of the cultural sports community learning centers of the communes, wards and towns, and the cultural houses of the hamlets, inner hamlets cultural houses, and not the cultural houses in the province, regulating the prices of the medical examination and treatment services in the province, regulating the policies to attract and support teachers at public grade schools in the province for the period of 2025 to 2030. At the meeting, the Secretary Provincial Party Committee and Chairman Provincial People's Council Nguyễn Thành Tâm requested the delegates to consider, discuss, give in-depth contents and propose fundamental solutions on policies, regulations and implementation measures to ensure the feasibility, effectiveness and efficiency of the resolutions when issued.
Reporting at the opening session of the 16th session of the 10th Provincial People's Council, Mr. Nguyễn Hồng Thanh, member of the Provincial Party Standing Committee, Permanent Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, said that the socio-economic results in 2024 in the province achieved many important results. Accordingly, 19 out of 21 socio-economic development targets of the province reached and exceeded the plan. In terms of economy, the total product in the province GDP at 2010 comparable prices is estimated at 64,500 billion Vietnam dong, an increase of 7.5% over the same period in 2023. GDP per capita is estimated at over 4,250 US dollars. The province has identified 2024 as a year of acceleration and breakthrough, which is of special importance in implementing the 5-year socio-economic development plan 2021-2025. From the beginning of the year, the Provincial People's Committee has directed states and localities to focus on implementing tasks and solutions on socio-economic development and state budget estimates, solutions to accelerate the progress of key projects and works, administrative reform, improve the investment and business environment, remove difficulties and obstacles, support production and business, focus on solving long-standing problems and certain problems, do a good job of social security, maintain national defense and security.
And on the afternoon of December the 3rd, the delegates Hoàng Thị Thanh Thúy, Deputy Head of the Provincial National Assembly delegation, had a meeting with the voters of Trang Bang Town after the 8th section of the 15th National Assembly. At the meeting, the voter recommends that all levels and sectors pay attention to implement the allowance policy for the elderly who do not receive salaries, policy for the grassroots security forces, and how to calculate the retail electricity prices for the households, strengthen state management of cemetery land and public land, and the need to have the measures to handle public works and that are no longer in use, install the traffic lights in front of the gates of Trang Bang Industrial Park, organize dragging of the drainage canals in Ba Cụm fields to prevent flooding. Voters' reflection and recommendations were also answered by the National Assembly delegates Hoàng Thị Thanh Thúy and leaders of all levels and functional sectors at the meeting. For issues that are not within the authority, the delegates will take note and transfer them to the relevant authorities for resolution. And the Hà Thanh Town Party Committee had just held the 19th Town Party Executive Committee Conference assessing the situation, the results of the implementation of the tasks in 2024 and setting out direction and tasks for 2025. The Secretary of Hà Thanh Town Party Committee, Trần Văn Khải, chaired the conference. In 2024, the Hoa Tan Thao Party Committee focused on leading and directing the synchronous implementation of the tasks and solutions set out and achieve positive results in the fields of social economic development, the national defense, security, party building, and political system. The Thao's economy continued to develop steadily with the total production value of some key industry estimated at nearly 9,400 billion Vietnam dong, up to 7.45% over the same period. The total state purchase revenue is estimated at over 370 billion Vietnam dong and reaching over 104% of the side estimates, up to 0.31% over the same period. Estimated disbursement of public investment capital reached for 100% of the plan assigned by the province. Concluding the conference, the Secretary for Hoa Tan Thao Party Committee, Dang Văn Khai, requested local party committees and authorities to organize wild activities to take care of the people to accelerate the Lunar New Year 2025 and best prepare for the grassroots party conference at the Thao Party Conference for the 2025 and 2030 term. And ladies and gentlemen, in recent times, the Youth Union of Hidden World City has implemented many models and solutions to promote the spirit of volunteerism and initiative of union members and the young people, contributing to effective implementation of administrative reform tasks in the locality. The Youth Union of Hidden World regularly assign the union members to receive and guide assistance when they come to handle administrative procedures at the one-stop office. And with the motto of friendliness and enthusiasm, the application of the motto of youth participating in administrative procedure reform has brought about positive effects. Guiding the people to set up level 1 and level 2 identification and completing procedures and documents so that the people can carry out procedures in the one-stop office with less pressure and less time wasted. I also often go to the work to do the procedures and paperwork length and see that the staff are enthusiastic, cheerful, and provide thoughtful support. The Youth Union of Hidden World has had many specific solutions to contribute to improving the quality of administrative reform work in the locality, deploying a community digital technology team and promoting propaganda with the motto "Slow and steady with the race," gradually helping the people understand the benefits of implementing online public services and gradually getting used to sending and receiving documents on the network environment. Guiding the people to submit procedures on the online public service portal, then creating a bank account in general, many tasks of the Youth Union actively support the one-stop department of the world. In 2024 Administrative Reform Index of the People's Committee of Worlds and Communes in TayNinhTV, Hidden World ranked for the first with 99.19 points. With the spirit of volunteerism, the Youth Union members of Hidden Worlds have clearly demonstrated the role and responsibility of the youth, accompanying the local government to improve the effectiveness of administrative reform and aiming at the satisfaction of the people. And to create a solid pillar for the digital transformation process, TayNinhTV has recently focused on developing a digital society to create a connection between the government and the people in the province. In order for the digital transformation to reach the people, TayNinhTV has established 633 community digital technology groups with over 4,200 members participating in supporting and guiding people to use digital platforms deployed by the government. Along with that, the province has also implemented many solutions to enhance the communication between the people and the provincial government through the shallow away channels and TayNinhTV Smart application. The system to receive and process feedback and recommendations from the people, businesses, etc., and deploying the VNeID application for the people to use, integrating the use of VNeID accounts to log into use digital services on the administrative procedure settlement information system of the province, and the TayNinhTV Smart Share application. In addition, the province also encourages agencies, organizations, and businesses to use digital signatures to sign labor contracts, coordinate with the enterprises providing digital signature services, to organize campaigns to provide the free digital signatures to people. And ladies and gentlemen, Dầu Tiếng Reservoir located in Tây Ninh, Bình Dương, and Bình Phước provinces is one of the three works that Deputy Prime Minister Trần Hồng Hà had just signed a decision to add to the list of important works related to national security. The other two works include the Cửa Đạt Reservoir in Thanh Hóa province and tart at festivals in Thừa Thiên Huế province.
According to the decision, the Deputy Prime Minister assigned the Ministry of Public Security to preside over and coordinate with relevant ministries, branches, and localities to develop protection programs and plans, propose and implement protection measures, organize prevention, and campaign against acts of violating the security and safety of the world. At the same time, deploy forces and means to meet the requirements of ensuring security and safety for the workers during the management and exploitation process, strengthen coordination, information exchange, unify licensing, and inspect the implementation of operating license with the scope of protection of important works related to national security according to regulations. The Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, the People's Committees of Thanh Hóa, Thừa Thiên Huế, Tây Ninh, Bình Dương, and Bình Phước provinces, coordinated with relevant ministry, branches, and localities to issue license and manage the activities of organizations and individuals within the scope of protection of important works related to the national security, according to regulations of the law.
And ladies and gentlemen, the National Assembly has passed a law on value-added tax amended, officially stipulating that fertilizer will be taxed from non-taxable to 5% taxable from July the 1st of 2025. Accordingly, domestic fertilizer production enterprises that receive tax refunds will have the condition to increase investment and reinvestment in production and thereby improving the competitiveness. The application of the 5% tax rate will have a certain impact on fertilizer prices on the market, increasing the cost of imported fertilizer and currently accounting for only 26.7% of the market share, but will reduce the cost of domestically produced fertilizers. And fertilizer production enterprises will be refunded the tax because the output tax 5% is lower than the import tax for 10%. On products and goods put into use in the national economy are subject to VAT, and that is the fairness and equity of the tax policy. It is unreasonable not to impose the tax on fertilizer. Imposing a 5% VAT is the most feasible and suitable option, ensuring the interest of all parties, and because if the output VAT is not subject to tax, the input cannot be deducted and is therefore included in the cost, causing the cost to increase, and the manufacturer will add it to the selling price to ensure the profits. VAT must be adjusted from a non-taxable subject to a 5% taxable subject, and that is beneficial to many parties. The state collects more tax, businesses have more opportunity to refund the tax. Businesses have the opportunity to refund tax and thereby invest in new technology lines, serving to improve the production processes and green production and reduce product costs. From there, the farmer benefits from imposition of VAT. No matter the prospective policies need to ensure the harmony of interest between the state, businesses, and farmers, in which the farmers need to be paid more attention, because people are majority force, the main labor force in the agricultural production process, the direct consumers of fertilizers, ensuring the sustainable development of the country's agricultural sector. And the demand for shopping in the last months of the year and the third year often increases. Production and business enterprises have been actively implementing plans to purchase and reserve goods in order to best meet the needs of the people while focusing on discount and promotion programs to stimulate consumption. Accordingly, enterprises have developed plans to exploit goods for the debt, increasing by an average of 7% to 25% depending on each item compared to the debt service plan in 2024 to be ready to serve the people, in which food items, vegetables, and fruits have also been purchased and produced by enterprises and cooperatives to promptly supply the people during the peak consumption days. At the same time, retailers have also negotiated with the manufacturers about the supply and prices for 3 to 6 months ago to prepare adequate supply to meet the consumer demands before, during, and after the 2025 Lunar New Year Eve. And ladies and gentlemen, S&P Global, a leading provider of independent credit Rating indices and data sources headquartered in New York of the USA has just released the Purchasing Manager Index PMI report for November of 2024, and in which Vietnam's manufacturing industry remained above the 50-point threshold in November. However, there was a decrease compared to the previous month. Specifically, in November, the Vietnam Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index reached for 50.8 points in November, slightly down to 51.2 points in October, and this result shows that Vietnam manufacturing industry is still growing, but overall business conditions improve at a lower level than in October. And according to the report, there are three highlights in Vietnam's manufacturing industry. The number of new orders increased more slowly than export decreased. Employment fell for a second straight month, and supplier delivery times continue to lengthen. And on the morning of December 2nd at Tân Biên Town Secondary School, the District Youth Union coordinated with the District Office of Education and Training to launch the motto Learning English for Fun for 2024 and 2025 school year. The motto focuses on organizing creative learning activities such as storytelling, performing skills, and singing and thematic activities in English. In addition, at the community and town unions, supplementary activities such as English competition, singing in English, and drawing on films are also implemented, creating a rich playground for the children and peoples. And the highlight of the model is the Mang Non channel Learning English for Fun section on the YouTube page of Tân Biên District Youth. This is a place to introduce quality English books, while sharing effective learning applications, helping students improve their foreign language skills and access modern learning methods.
On the afternoon of December 2nd, Tân Châu District Youth Committee held a conference to announce the decision to recognize Alcohol Brothers in 2024. The conference was chaired by Ms. Nguyễn Thị Phương, Vice Chairwoman of the District Youth Committee. At the conference, Mr. Trần Văn Cường, head of the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development of Tân Châu District, approved the decisions of the District Youth Committee on recognizing Alcohol Brothers in 2024, including Cantilla Brothers of Mr. Mai Văn Kim, Kim Nhật and Livestock and Cultivation Facility, Red Place Jackfruit Brothers of Mr. Nguyễn Gia Nam Business Households, and Jackfruit Brothers of Mr. Hà Văn Lụy. Hà Văn Lụy business households are on recognized to meet 3-star status. Up to now, Tân Châu District has had a total of 9 Alcohol Brothers recognized, including 1 brothers meeting 4-star status and 8 brothers meeting 3-star status.
And ladies and gentlemen, Vietnamese cuisine has been contributing to promoting tourism, helping to attract the international visitors and increase revenue for the whole industry. Cuisine also helps affirm the value of the national brand. In the recent times, the promotion of Vietnamese cuisine has been promoted both domestically and internationally. And this year, Hanoi Culinary Culture Festival has the participation of 16 embassies in Hanoi and 8 provinces and cities nationwide. The highlight of the festival is the protection, promotion, and importing and introduction of the intangible cultural heritage of Phở Hanoi, promoting the value of culinary culture in developing tourism, as well as the cultural industry of the capital. And the highlight of the festival is the protection, promotion, and introduction of the intangible cultural heritage Phở Hanoi, promoting the value of culinary culture in developing tourism and the cultural industry of the capital. So that the Hanoi people as well as international visitors to the Dog Festival can experience Phở and promote it widely, especially after Hanoi Phở was recognized as a national intangible cultural heritage. In addition to Hanoi, many other localities in the country have organized festivals and culinary festivals to promote and stimulate the tourism. Cuisine combined with tourism not only attracts domestic visitors but also international tourists. Vietnamese food is wonderful. I really like the food here. I really like Vietnamese food. The pho I enjoy at this year's festival has a special flavor, and as many friends who have enjoyed it share, it is authentic Vietnamese. In addition, I was also impressed with the spring rolls because it has a lot of vegetables and cool flavor mixed with the sweet and sour dipping sauce. We contribute to promoting more strongly, effectively exploiting Vietnam tourism, Ho Chi Minh City, on the international tourist markets that we reside. Besides the value of natural resources and culture, the uniqueness and attractiveness of Vietnamese cuisine is also identified as one of the important factors creating the motivation to attract the tourists, especially international tourists. And that's all for today, TV News. Thank you for being with us, and goodbye for now.